HSN pricing is $300. That's not even the appraised value. The appraised value is obviously higher. They're on sale at $159. If you can, you should get these. These are a steal at this price. $159.95, 6 flexible payments of $26 and change. Carol, we are counting backwards on these. Why am I enamored with the shape so much? I love this shape. It's a hugger, but it's more, I don't know, more rectangular.
It is. It is a rectangular shape hoop earring. So, you know, one of the big things that we're all seeing is the straight line. It's called the bar earring. Yeah. But the thing with the bar, or this, it's called a stick or a bar earring, it's very trendy and edgy and modern, but it's not necessarily age appropriate. It's not that earring that you're going to live in. You know, it's kind of cool for the moment and then it's going to be bye-bye. This is an iconic heirloom diamond earring. Please don't let the sale price fool you. This is 1 full carat of genuine diamonds. I'm the queen of diamonds, trust me. These are as good as it gets. Now, do we have colors or do we only have the black, Adam?
I think we just have the black now, Carol. Just the black is available and it's selling really fast. We have about 100 now left with everyone on the phone. Okay,
so I'm gonna tell you what this earring is and why you're gonna want it, I can assure you. So, everybody wants a diamond stud, 1 full carat diamond stud. Doesn't sound too bad, right? Everybody wants a diamond hoop. 1 full carat diamond hoop, sure. This is the marriage between the hoop and the stud. How do I know? It's a cult classic. When you wear this, you can sleep in it. Actually, a stud, you know, when you wear a stud, like in the stud part goes into the back of your neck here when you're sleeping and you're like, oh, I can't even get up, I can take this off. These are sleepable. You can wear them every single day. They never have to come off because they're 1 full carat of diamonds and they're 18 karat gold over sterling silver. They have the best, I don't have a pair in front of me, but Adam, maybe you can show, they have that huggy so that it goes in and you hear the little click and they're in for good. From the back, they're beautiful because it's all polished genuine gold over sterling silver. I wanted to hear the click, just saying.
I heard the click, Carol.
Okay, fine. Then from the front, it's that edgy, modern, black, genuine diamond. You know, I think one of the greatest things that I can do for you is be able to bring you an earring that you can wear everywhere, that you can sleep in. I'm really into the sleeping in my earring thing because I usually have like 2 glasses of wine and then I can't even wash my face or take out my earrings. So I'm like, bye-bye. I want to know that I'm not going to be woken up in the middle of the night because they're not comfortable. But then I want to be wearing them the next day. I want to wear them with my blazer. I want to wear, you know, if I'm going to work, I want to wear them with a cool leather jacket at night. I want, you know, you can wear that. I'm looking at it in my brain right now. I'm seeing my black crew neck sweater. I'm seeing my white button down. I'm seeing my lacy camisole. I'm seeing my black cocktail dress. I'm seeing all of my colors. There's nothing that I can't wear this with. So it's like having a black diamond stud, a black diamond hoop earring in this coolest rectangular shape.
It's spectacular with everyone on the phone. Fewer than 70 now left. There's no extended delivery options here. So what we've got is what we've got, and once it's sold out, it is gone for good. It's just a great value, and to explain to everybody the difference, when we see an HSN price, that's what we would normally be presenting this at. So to be down at less than $160 is a significant saving. We always encourage you to get these appraised. I know that for the most part, our jewelry always has an appraised value. We send these to 3 independent appraisers and we always put the lowest appraised value on the screen. But with this, there is an intensity to the color and I mean, look at the sparkle. Look at the fire and the brilliance that you've got in beautiful diamonds. I mean, these are colors of diamonds for sure in the black. And let's face it, Carol, the black diamond, very sexy. It's a sexy color of diamond.
Adam Freeman, did you just call those earrings sexy?
I might have done. Is that okay?
It's okay. You know, girls, I have to tell you something. No matter if we're married or if we're old or if we're young, everybody wants to feel sexy. Right. Everyone wants to feel pretty. Everybody wants to put something in that may not be overtly in your face, but it's subtle, it's stunning, it's sophisticated, it's genuine diamond, and guess what? It's a little sexy. And that's not a bad thing. Even my mom, I know you're watching, even my mom, who's in her 80s. Oh,
sold out, Miss Carol, sold out. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for all of your calls and your orders. Just a